Hello. Now, this is episode 3. Well, not really episodes, but this is the third vlog that I'll be doing today. And I want to talk about Google Plus, and I will be putting it down a little. But first, let me just do a little disclaimer so I don't get a strike or whatever it is or get the video taken down. Google Plus is awesome, and it bought YouTube, and it's so amazing, and derp derp and blah blah. And what everyone really thinks about Google Plus is that it it's pointless and it has so many like dumb rules. Like so everyone has these cool YouTube names, okay? Like GameFront.com. That's a really unique name. Like you hear that name and you're just like, wow, that's awesome. By the way, Gamefront's awesome. Like I like all the people there, Mitch, Zach, and James. Um, Swoozy, that's a unique name. I can just go on. Like now with Google Plus, you have to name a first, you have to have like a first name, and then you have to have a last name. Yeah, that would not, and then it ties to your YouTube name. Like when you're making it, when you go to sign up for YouTube, it takes you to a Google account, and it says, oh, you have to make a Google account. You can make your YouTube account after this. It lies to you. Whatever your Google account is, that's your YouTube account, and you can't change the name like more than 3 times in a year. So it's like you make the name, whatever your name is, like John Adams. That's like the default name because that's the most common name in America apparently. And then you change the name to something stupid because you don't understand their extremely strict naming policy. And then you change it again to something like that you mess up, and then you have to delete it and start all over. And then you just give up. So I made mine, Nick Alexander, and I didn't know that that was my YouTube name. And I was like, no, I want it to be Postal Service because that's my name for everything. And so it wouldn't let me. I did Postal Service, separated by a space. It already separates it for you because Postal in the first name, Service in the last name. Makes sense. Nope, not to Google. Apparently, that's not a real name. So I tried thinking of like something that they would let me do, and it wouldn't work. So eventually they let me do this. Super Saiyan Magikarp. Apparently Postal Service isn't a real name, but Super Saiyan Magikarp is a real name to Google standards. And here's another thing that apparently the people at Google have nothing better to do. If your name makes it past their standards, but it's really not their standards, they'll send you a message after a couple days and say, "Oh, hey, you made it past our defenses, our name policies. You have to change your name in 3 days, or we'll delete your YouTube account, and you'll never be able to make one." And it's just like, whoa, you know. So it's extremely unnecessary. I wish they would just make it so you can make your YouTube name all those cool underscores and dashes and numbers like you used to be, and it didn't have to be all strict and stupid like it is now. Google Plus, like no one uses that, like unless you're in college and you're 21 and you know all your friends' names. I mean, if you're in college, calling everyone by their first name on the internet, I guess. But if you're like a kid on YouTube, you want to have a cool username. You're not gonna want to have Google Plus watching over you with their strict name policies and garbage. And that's just what I think. So yeah, this video is probably going to be taken down because Google Plus owns YouTube apparently. Um, but yeah, so you guys should subscribe and like, comment, and everything. And Ian will be posting that video tonight. He said that it would be about like esports and billing methods and how they're like terrible or how they're like good or something. And so it sounds interesting. So yeah, that's all.